Howdy, it's old Fletch again. I got another story for you about JD and Floyd Tate. Floyd Tate was another one of those infamous hillbilly fishing guides of Fletcher's Guide Service. There was many of them. There was many stories told. I don't know how truthful they were, but there was a lot of stories told. Well, old Floyd was always known for telling big stories. I mean, he would stretch the truth like no other. So, Dad put him in one day up there at Grandview. They was going to Stony Point, and he come off the river that evening. He come in and he got to crowing, in which he'd been on the sauce. He had some people that he guided that day that had been drinking all day long. So, Floyd partaked himself. So there's just no telling what kind of stories were told that day. But when he come off the water, come in there to the bait shop, and that's where everybody gathered. Everybody was in there hooting and hollering and probably drinking too much. That's kind of what went on around anywhere he's around the Fletchers. So Floyd come in there. He said, JD, he said, I have seen the biggest brownie, and I've had on the biggest brownie in all of Kings River. And Dad said, Floyd, how do you know that you have had on the biggest brownie in Kings River? He said, let me tell you what. Dad said, what's that, Floyd? He said, downstream down there, about 2 miles below Grandview, there's a big old rock on that right-hand side. I said, and Dad said, he said, yeah, Floyd, I know about that old rock. He said, well, I threw my old Lucky 13 over there, and he said, I chugged her about 3 times, and a big old brownie rolled up there on that big Lucky 13, and that big rock moved 6 foot. So Floyd was bound to determine that's the biggest brownie in the river, because when he rolled on that bait, the rock moved 6 foot, and the rock was about half the size of a house. So, Floyd had had a few too many that day. So, that's a story I have to tell every time I go down that river if I got somebody new about Floyd and the big smallmouth and the rock moved 6 foot. So, another classic old JD story. So, hope you all have a great evening. Fletch is out.